Physical therapy assistant salary? How much do they really make? Hey, what's up guys? My name is Antonio, and in this channel I talk about health tips, education, and exercises to help you live a healthier life. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And in this series specifically, we're going to be talking about things to know about PTAs. Now let's get to it. How much do PTAs actually make? The average annual income of PTAs is $52,000 per year. Now I'm going to be breaking this down in terms of what state you live in, by what field you work in, and I'm also going to be sharing tips on how to earn more money and on the benefits that also come with working in this field. So this is a graph showing what PTAs make according to what state they live in. This is the average annual income that they earn. Now, salary isn't only impacted by what state you live in, but also what area or what field you work in. So if you work in an outpatient facility, you might not get paid as much as you would if you're working in a hospital. So I'm going to break down now the top 5 areas that you can be working in physical therapy to earn more money. Number 5 is working in an outpatient facility. In an outpatient facility, you don't make as much as the other 4 categories that I'm about to share. But you have to also consider that when working in an outpatient facility, you will get benefits such as healthcare, you will get paid days off. Usually working in an outpatient facility, you don't have to work the weekends or holidays, any of that stuff. So that's something to consider when thinking about which area you would like to work in. Number 4 is working in a hospital. Now, working in a hospital can vary in salary as well based on what part of the hospital you work in. So if you work in an ortho spot, where you're working with joints and total hip replacements, total knee replacements, you might not be making as much as someone who works in the acute section of the hospital or someone who works in the neuro section of the hospital. Your salary can fluctuate based on what area you work in the hospital. But hospital is coming in at number 4. Number 3 is working at a skilled nursing facility. Now, things you have to consider about a skilled nursing facility is you might have to work the weekends, you might have to work a holiday here or there, but you will be earning more than you do in an outpatient facility. The patient population is a little different and you might not have as much active patients. They might be more bedridden. Number 2 is working in home care. Now this is where you go home to home treating patients. You make more in this field than you do in the other 3 fields that I had already mentioned. But in this field, you will have to do a lot more driving. So if you're someone who likes to drive long trips, doing one-on-one care with patients, then this might be the job for you. Also, when working in home care, you get the ability to adjust your schedule how you want it to look. So if you're not a morning person, then you can schedule your patients later in the day. Or if you're a morning person, then schedule your patients towards the morning. That way you have the night to go do what you want to do, which is awesome. Now, the number 1 position to work in as a PTA to make the most salary is a traveling PTA. Now, a traveling PTA can make around $80,000 a year working in physical therapy. So if you're someone that likes to travel, if you're someone that likes to go to new places, meet new people, if you don't like working in the same environment for long periods of time, then this might be the job for you because you can travel, you can visit different places, and you can save a lot of money. If you're a new college grad and you have a lot of college debt, then maybe you want to do traveling PTA for a few years to get out of debt, and then you can settle down in like an outpatient facility or a hospital or something that's a little more stable and at home. Some of the other benefits that you could earn besides a salary by being a PTA is by getting paid days off. That's a great one when you want to spend time with the family or with your wife and kids. Getting healthcare paid for, that's also a good benefit that you might get working at certain facilities. You can also get bonuses with some companies at the end of the year, which is a huge plus if you got to save up for some Christmas shopping. So there you guys have it. Now you know what PTAs actually make. Now this might change again for new grads versus people who've been in the field for 11, 12 years. But if you're persistent enough, you can make a good living doing this. If you are interested in becoming a PTA, then check out my other videos. Let me know in the comment section what state you are from, and if you have any other questions about salary or the work environment or anything else regarding PTA.
Peace.